Dear friends, welcome to Infos. Welcome to another video from Infos. We are continuing our effort on studying on oil and gas training, and this is my 55 video, heat exchanger part 3. In this heat exchanger, in this part, we are studying, we are discussing about the other type of heat exchanger. Earlier lesson we have studied shell and tube heat exchanger, all constructional details and various type of shell and tube heat exchanger application, etc., etc. If you didn't watch that heat exchanger, that lesson video, you please kindly request you to watch that one, so you will get an idea on what is a heat exchanger and what are the different type of heat exchanger. So in this video we are discussing about mainly on two type of heat exchanger application. Different type of applications are there in the oil and gas operation. One is a fin fan cooler and the other one is plate type heat exchanger. Welcome to this video. So there are three main type of heat exchangers are there. This is earlier we have discussed shell and tube, plate type and air cooler, fin fan type. So we will take the plate type heat exchanger in this first session of this video. So plate and frame or just plate heat exchanger consists of a series of plates with corrugated flat flow passages. The hot and cold fluids flow through alternate passages, and thus each cold fluid stream is surrounded by two hot fluid streams, resulting in very effective heat exchanger heat transfer, well suited for liquid to liquid application. So you can see that one the right side there is a picture on plate type, a typical plate type heat exchanger. Plate and frame heat exchangers are made of corrugated plate on a frame. This design creates high turbulence and high wall shear stress, both of which lead to a high heat transfer coefficient and a high fouling resistance. So this is the another picture is there. See, the thin plates are here, and it is thin plates are continuously arranged in such a way that one hot and cold fluids are passing between that one. We will discuss how the fluid passing through this heat exchanger and other details we will discuss in our coming slides. So this is number one. Plate type exchangers have a series of plates in which hot fluids flow between every other plate and cold fluid flows between the other plate. Each fluid makes one pass. Plates can made of steel, aluminum, bronze or other special metals to withstand corrosion. Plate type heat exchanger, back to back plate, these are the different plate, corrugated plate arranged in the framework. There is a frame will be there. In this one the plates will be arranged, back to back plates are there, separated by gaskets are there. This is the gasket is connected in between, preventing the leak, and corrugated for strength, achieving better strength. And W, M sections are there. See, like that one, W or M type sections are there, and seal will be there. Gasket seals are providing to preventing the leak. So this is the type A, type B, type C, plate A, B, C. In between this is the flow pattern, passing through this side, and we can see how it is going through that one. Plate type flow route is there. A to B is cold route, A to B is the cold route, and B to C is the hot route, and C to D is a cold route. You can see that one in the coming picture, that one clear, and D to E is hot route, and etc., etc. It will go like that one, arranged in a series of plates. See, look at that one. This is the hot and cold fluid. See, the cold fluid is in the blue line. It is entering through this side. See, it is going, and alternate plate. The cold fluid is going up, and then it is going again down and then going like that one. The hot fluid also same in hot alternate plates between the plates, and hot fluid is crossing in between as well. So this is the flow pattern and flow arrangement is plate type heat exchanger. And see another representation of flow pattern, plate type, 2 routes on each plate. Thin plates better heat transfer. Thin plates are providing a better heat transfer. So see the hot fluid and cold fluid route. You can see that one. Different arrangements showing that one. Plate type, flow route. Flow is straight through every other plate. Return again for a second pass. See the second pass, it is retained. Another one, see another representation of hot and cold fluids. So this way we will be very much clear on flow passage. So this is the typical plate and frame heat exchanger in oil field operation. Plate type, many plates are arranged in a framework, can be added to or can be reduced. Flames can give damaged plate or corroded plate you can remove, and a new plate you can add it. That is the one advantage, that one. And framework is there, and bolt and other structural framework is showing here. Can be tightened up if leaking is there. You can prevent leaking by tightened up little more. A leaking plate is visible. You can see the leaking plate is visible, and we can remove that one, and we can remove, and in overall time we can do some maintenance and cleaning is possible. Gasket removal is possible. This is another picture on the plate and frame heat exchanger. Easy to disassemble, can be used in series. This is the information, and this is the constructional details. You can see that one. Plate type, carrying bar is there. This is the carrying bar. It is there. Carrying bar, see the carrying bar, and you can see the head is there. Head is also there. Then support column is there. This is the support column, and guided bar is there. Another one, guided bar here. Here it is there. Guided bar. Then tensioning bolt is there. This one, tensioning bolt, and plate pack. This one is the plate pack, and frame foot is there. Supporting foot is there. Guided bar is there. This one is the guided bar. Tightening net is there. Lock washer is there. Stud bolt is there. Gasket is there. Movable cover is there. Roller assembly is there. So all construction details you can see from here, and fixed cover is there. A movable cover is there, and this is the flame and fluid, hot fluid and cold fluid route passages is showing here also. So hot and cold fluid, inlet outlet. So this is the basic constructional details of a plate type heat exchanger. Advantages: efficiency. One of the biggest advantages of plate heat exchangers is the efficiency that accompanies their compact design. These heat exchangers are created with several corrugated plates on the frame of the equipment, essentially creating a design that uses the entire body during heat transferring process. Plate type heat exchanger maintenance is simple and can be easily cleaned. Capacity can be increased by introducing plates in pairs of heat exchanger. Plate type exchangers are plates can be easily added or removed as a process flow rate change. Some disadvantages as well. Initial cost is high since titanium plates are expensive, so high quality metal using against corrosion may be increase the cost. Finding leakage is difficult since the pressure test is not easy as tube coolers or shell and tube heat exchanger like that one. It is difficult to find the leakage. Bonding material between plates limit operating temperature of the cooler. Pressure drop caused by plate cooler is higher than the tube cooler. So advantages and disadvantages are there. So we will get a clear idea on how what are the advantages and disadvantages of plate type heat exchanger. If you get a chance to visit your field, if you have any heat exchanger, plate type heat exchanger is there in your field, just to visit and see that one inlet outlet and constructional details and how the flight and frame is arranged. So you will get a very clarity on the subject. So applications, various applications are there: water heaters, cooling tower, free cooling, waste heat recovery, thermal in ice storage systems, and seawater desalination plant. I have seen many in seawater desalination plant, plate type of heat exchanger. So there is now we will see the other one, that is fin fan cooler, air cooler or fin fan cooler. Mainly it is using in desert, because the air is available and water not available, difficult to arrange water then, and the air is freely available there. So in that case, in desert oil field operation, many I have seen in my experience, and this fin fan cooler is using in the desert area. So this is the typical fin fan cooler image on that one. We will see the details, constructional details, and operational advantage and disadvantages. So air cooled exchangers are special type of exchanger used mainly condensers and coolers in which auxiliary cooling fluid is atmospheric air. See, that is the important. The auxiliary cooling system is atmospheric air. So that is also freely available. And selection is less availability of water. Mainly it is using where the availability of water is limited. In that case, we are using fin fan cooler. This is another one. Airflow is there. Only one sometime it is one motor and one fan, or sometime it is two fan according to the cooling requirement and the temperature reduction requirement. Based on that one, we will make double type, a double fan type or single fan type. We will use that one. And this is the typical physical image and clear image on fin fan cooler in the oil field operation. So advantage is no water pump is needed, and no pipe work or drain line, or no water pollution, no cross contamination of medium, means cooling fluid and air is the medium. That's why no cross contamination, or our hydrocarbon gas is not mixing with the air. That is also we can make sure that one. Maintenance cost is very low. So that is also one advantage. Still 35% efficient upon fan breakdown due to natural convection. That means it, in case the fan is down due to motor electrical motor issue, or fan have some problem is there, still it is working cooling, it will take around 35% due to natural convection. And the disadvantage is also there. Need a lot of space and sensitive to weather change, because very hot temperature it is difficult to operate, and we will not get a good heat exchange. Needs a driver and cannot attain a low temperature. It is winter it will work very good, and summer it will be very difficult to attain the temperature. Difficulties are there. Cannot attain low temperature, and the leakage is dangerous. In case the hydrocarbon fluid is leaking to the atmosphere, or air mixing with air, may be causing hydrocarbon air mixture will form, and hazardous combination will form, and there is a hazardous situation forming for fire. That is one biggest disadvantage of air cooler. So this is a typical picture. Air cool type, and air pushed from below. Here the fan is in the bottom side, and the fin is in the up, and fluid is hydrocarbon fluid is passing through the here cooling. The fluid need to be cool is passing through the in this way. Tubes are there in between that one. So the pushing air from bottom to up, that is this concept. This concept. Cool tubes as it pass it over, and air cool type, and induced draft. When this is one is induced draft, and another one is forced draft. So induced draft is when fan suck the air up through the tubes here, and induced draft is fan is below, pushes the air up. So this one is the induced one, and this is the forced one. So the two type of construction is there, and one is the fan upside and one is the fan is the downside with the motor and other details. This is one real image from the field, forced draft, and this is air cooled induced draft. Air pulls up, this one. There is one problem is there, the vibration switches are frequently mounted on aerial coolers to shut down the fan driver when excessive vibration occurs. The running fan is creating more vibration, then for the safeguard of the operation we will provide some vibration switches. So excessive vibration is usually caused when one or more of the fan blade gets out of balance with others. So the reason is this accumulation of dart or scale on blade, a blade twist in its housing so that its pitch is different from others, a blade cracks, break apart or is unbalanced, worn bearings on the fan shift. So these are the condition where vibration is increasing and some vibration switches are providing as a safeguard to shut down or trip the motor in high vibration. So that is also then a safeguard on aerial coolers or fin fan coolers. So thanks for watching this video. We hope we will understand some basic idea on plate type heat exchanger and fin fan cooler watching this video. Thank you. Definitely we will come back with other video on heat exchanger soon. Bye bye. Have a good day.